In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now at this point, the earth was like a huge pile of building material just sitting there. Formless, empty, and darkness was over the surface of the deep waters. No light could penetrate the thick darkness that covered everything. Then the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters. So God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. And God saw that the light was good. And God separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day and the darkness night. And there was evening and there was morning the first day. And God said, "Let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters." And God made the firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament, and it was so. And God called the firmament sky. And it came about on the second day. Then God said, "Let the waters under the sky be gathered together into one place, that the dry land may appear." And it was so. God called the dry land earth, and the gathered waters he called seas. And God saw that it was good. Then God said, "Let the earth bring forth vegetation, plants yielding seed and fruit trees bearing fruit according to their kinds, whose seed is in themselves on the earth. Let there be evening and morning the third day." It was so. And there was evening and morning the third day. Then God said, "Let there be lights in the firmament of the heavens to divide the day from the night, and to be signs and seasons, and for days and years. And to be lights in the firmament of the heavens to divide the day from the night. Let them be for signs and seasons, and for days and years, and for signs between the earth and the seas, and the earth, and for signs between the earth and the seas, and the earth and the seas." And God made two great lights, the greater light to govern the day, and the lesser light to govern the night. He also made the stars. Thus were the heavens created the fourth day. And there was evening and morning the fourth day. Then God said, "Let the waters teem with living creatures, and let birds fly above the earth in the open spaces between heaven and earth." So God created the creatures, and it was good. And God said, "Let us make man in our image according to our likeness. Let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and the birds of the heavens, and the livestock, and all the earth, and everything that moves on the earth." Then God created man from the dust of the ground, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living being. Then God said, "It is not good that the man should be alone. I will make him a helper fit for him." So the Lord God caused a deep sleep to fall upon the man. And while he slept, took one of his ribs and closed up the place with flesh. And the rib that the Lord God had taken from the man, he made into a woman and brought her to the man. And the man said, "This is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, because she was taken out of man. Therefore a man leaves his father and mother and clings to his wife, and they become one flesh." And they were both naked and unashamed. Then the Lord God said, "Behold, the man has become like one of us in knowledge and understanding. Indeed, now he could be like us, knowing good and evil. Moreover, if he reaches out his hand and takes from the tree of life and eats, then he will live forever." Yet the Lord God made a way around the tree of life, and placed cherubim and a flaming sword which turned in every direction to guard the way to the tree of life. Thus the creation of the world was completed. And there was evening and morning the sixth day. And on the seventh day God ended his work which he had done, and he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had done. Then God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, because in it God had rested from all his work which he had done. Thus the creation of the world was completed. Then the Lord God planted a garden in Eden in the east, and there he placed the man whom he had formed. And out of the ground he grew all kinds of trees desirable to the sight and good for food. In the middle of the garden was the tree of life and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. A river flowed out of Eden to water the garden, and there it divided and became 4 rivers. The name of the first is Pishon. It flows out of Eden and encircles the garden, and there it divided and became 4 rivers. The name of the second is Gihon, and it flows around the garden eastward. And the name of the third river is Tigris, which flows east, and the 4th river is the Euphrates. And there it was that Adam lived, and it was there that the tree of life and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil were planted. And a mist was on the face of the earth, and it was good. Thus concludes the account of the creation of the world as told in the book of Genesis, chapters 1 and 2. This creation account lays the foundation for the rest of the Bible, setting the stage for the relationship between God and humanity, as well as the history of the world and its inhabitants. If you enjoyed this summary, please leave a comment below. If you want more videos like this, subscribe and hit the bell icon. And if you'd like to support us, you can go to our support page. Thanks for watching. See you next time.